going on, you guys? Like, what you guys to another DC TV talk? We got the CW shows back, people. DC CW universe is back, and we started off Sunday night with Batwoman, the premiere of Batwoman season 1, and Supergirl season 5 premiere. Both of these episodes, they both had parts I liked. Some stuff I think I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I hope changes, not hope changes, but I kind of hope I like grow on me or changes throughout the season. I guess change was the right word. First one I'm gonna start with is Batwoman, because the newest show in the DC CW Arrowverse. I don't know how much longer it's still gonna be called Arrowverse even when he's gone, because he's the person who started this. There ain't no reason we're gonna kick him out. But we get Kate Kane, and we see what's going on in Gotham. Of course, we already know Batman has been gone for 3 years. Bruce Wayne's been gone for 3 years. We don't know why, but at the same time, we kind of wondering, like, why would Batman leave Gotham for 3 years? I don't. There can't be a way that he's gone and it's not something going on. Okay, it's freaking Batman. It's Batman. And one thing that was bothering me a little bit is the fact that they were like they low key seemed like they were dissing Batman throughout the entire episode. I'm like, come on, man. All right, what? I'm like, I get this is Batwoman, but you don't have to like kind of like attack Batman to like try to make Batwoman seem cool, because like we're in it for Batwoman already, okay? But you don't have to like attack them. So we found out a lot about Kate King's backstory. Say Kate King. Why did I don't know why I got it? Kate Kane's backstory, which she is the only survivor in a car crash between her sister and her mother, and that Batman was supposed to save her sister and mother, but he ended up, she always believed that he left to go get the bad guys, and they died. When you think about the whole situation when she was spraying into Luke Fox, well, I'm assuming that Lucius Fox, just in a younger version, is that maybe he, like, something had to happen. Somebody had to like cut his cord. Somebody had to know what they was doing, because there is no possible way. Like, he's the most calculated person in like ever. Okay, he's the most calculated superhero ever. So when you think about like if he sent those latches, it was supposed to be able to hold a car. And so I understand her anger for not knowing that. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, man, he left us. Like, we should have been able to get out. I still don't understand, like, hey, you could have got time to like get them out before you just dipped or whatever. And then he said he couldn't find her sister's body, which is more information getting added to us. Sophie is captured, who is Kate's lover, you know what I'm saying, who they used to be in the academy together, but that things went sour because Kate was proud that she was gay, and Sophie didn't. Like, I don't have the choice to be proud. So first of all, I'm black, and she never said it, but like, you kind of like, hey man, I don't have that many options, bro. If you leave here, don't get me wrong, we're both women, but like at the same time, I'm black and gay, so it's like it's gonna be that much harder for me. So I have to just deny this relationship, and I just don't think I can do this, because if I do, I want to be proud of myself and proud of who I am, but it's just the cost is too big for me to overcome, and I just don't want to do it. And I you kind of understand that from her perspective, and of course it killed Kate. But still, she still has feelings for this girl. She's out there. She has to save her, which she does the Cape and Cow, and she's after this girl named Alice, who is just trying to get at the Kate's father. And you kind of wondering, like, why was she trying to get at her? And then by the end of the episode, you realize, like, oh, this is her sister Beth that died. That's the hook they got. And I was like, this was a good pilot episode, because that's how you like get somebody like, oh yeah, okay, shit, well yeah, I'm into it. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought this episode was that's the end of the episode to me was what really landed. I think it set up enough stuff like throughout the episode to make you intrigued, because now, because they said Bruce has constantly been trying to figure out like what happened that day on the bridge, and that's one thing. And then what does the ruby mean, or like how does she live, and all of these things. So now you're just kind of in a situation where like, I can't wait to see what's the revelation between why Beth is doing what she's doing, or because is it a reason that the attempted murder on them come from something their father did, or like what? You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot left to be explained going down the road, and I liked it the way they set it up. Moving on to Supergirl, uh, which I hope it does not follow the same mistakes that season 4 did with the whole like social stuff, because like there is I said it at the beginning of last season. You go back and watch every review for last season. I said when it started, like, yo, these are like attacking like some real issues in life, but at the same time, it's like I don't know why they're doing it now, because it's going to be very, very tough, considering the fact that like they're addressing issues in the world that have yet to be solved. So how are you supposed to solve them in 22 episodes? You can't. And like I was hoping they found a way to like make it work, but like at some time, at some point in time, it's just like they were digging a deeper and deeper hole and just couldn't get out of it. And by the time I it just didn't work, and you kind of threw you off, and it was bad. It was bad. It's the only way I can put it. It was bad. And this season they kind of talking like, hey, nobody really talking to each other. Everybody just on their phones or on their. I'm like, okay, that's another issue. But like, I hope they start doing it with more subtlety. Okay, you know, don't. You have to make people think about it on their own. Don't try to like force feed it to them. You know, you have to make people ask these questions on their own. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to get it across, because I think a lot of other superhero shows do that in a way that would like it creates conversation and not necessarily like puts it in your face like, hey, you have to say this or you have to think about this like this, because this is only speaking from like one perspective, and I like it more when it's more balanced overall. But this is basically Keiko has a new owner, which is going. She don't really care about like the deep stories and stuff like that, which is already caused fiction between James, and he ends up quitting, and Carr and everybody. So I don't understand. I wouldn't spend $1.3 billion in a company that I really not invested into. First of all, Lena was out to expose Supergirl to Supergirl. Gar told her that she's Supergirl, so now Lena didn't have a change of heart necessarily, but she's just like, hey, I'm just gonna play the long game. I'm gonna crush her from the inside, and it's kind of like, well, damn, Lena, she did. She came out and told you. She just didn't know how to tell you, bro. So she told you now. So now you just being petty. Okay, you just being petty. And John's brother is after him. He's releasing people from who knows where, midnight. Some person apparently who fought with the White Martians because she likes death. Yeah, and Alex and her girlfriend, what's her name's sister? What is his name? I said his name before this. I literally just said his name, and it's terrible. But anyway, his sister, they have a thing going, and they really wasn't too much in the episode, and Dreamer and Brainy really went in the episode. Like, he tried to get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, dating her, because he doesn't really, like, it's different from when you, like, just banging some people, and then you actually got somebody, like, you don't want to just kind of, like, use them like that. So I kind of understood where Brainy was coming from with the whole Dreamer situation. It's like, I like you a lot, and I don't want to ruin that by just like, hey, you know, forcing certain things. I want this to actually work, because it's more than just like a physical thing, but you actually care about you. So things work, things were set up okay. Certain things, kind of need them like to fix that early before it becomes a problem later on down the season, down the road. But yeah, I think they gonna have a solid start. It's so many characters, and I think they try to get everybody ample time. I think they're gonna have to. Some people gonna have to suffer in order for this to work. Like some characters just gonna have to suffer. Then you can do a great ensemble, but at the same time, it's called Supergirl. I get it. We have all these other characters, but it's called Supergirl. So you need everybody. Story need to like not revolve around her, but like take place around her and let her be the main focus. I think they need to go back to like the season 1, season 2 formula, you know what I'm saying, and get back to that. So hopefully they do. Cool first episode. We're gonna see where we're going. on down the road. But you guys let me know what you thought about both of these episodes down in the comment. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.